Well, good morning, everybody. As Jan said, my name is Shane, and I'm going to speak briefly today about my life and a couple of the things that define me and make me who I am. So I was born in Provo, Utah in 1961, a very long time ago. And I was born from parents that kind of migrated, and a family that migrated to this country a long time ago. My dad's great-grandfather was born in Limerick, Ireland in, I don't know, a long time ago, a long, long time ago. And he moved to America, and all of the rest of my grandparents from that time period came from England, with the exception of one who came from Germany. And this guy was introduced to the Mormon Church in 1940, I think, 1938 or 40. And he went on a mission to England with Brigham Young and two other guys, and started what became the Great Mormon Migration from England to here, which included all of the rest of my grandparents from that time. So my family's been deeply rooted in the Mormon religion since pretty much the beginning of it. They came over here in the late 1940s with, they followed Brigham Young and came out here, and so from a very early time in my life I've been taught the principles of that religion and what it's about to be an American, which are kind of hand in hand. So I'm an American. I'm a product of the LDS Church, and it's made me a better person for that. But when I was very young, I was introduced to two recreational activities that would essentially define the rest of my life. First of all, I became a skier when I was about 6 or 7, and I love to ski. My perfect day would be to go to Alta, which I do all the time in the winter. It's a cold day. It's cold, there's lots of fresh snow on the ground, and I fly down the mountain with reckless abandon. I've been crazy for speed my whole life, and I like to go very fast. And about 3 or 4 years ago, I mean, when you're going down the hill like that really fast, for me, it's like becoming one with the universe. Everything seems to slow down. It's kind of like a movie where something's happening very fast and the movie slows down and it goes into slow motion and everything just kind of drifts around, and in reality it's just lightning fast. And that's what it is for me when I'm skiing. I'm just flying down the hill, but everything slows down, and my thoughts become very clear. About 3 years ago I was flying, maybe 4 years ago, I was flying down in precisely this state. And I thought to myself, if I were to crash at this speed, it would really, really hurt. And so I went out and bought me a helmet, and for the first time in my life I started wearing a helmet while I was skiing, which did not carry over into the other thing that I learned while I was a kid. When I was also about 7, maybe 8, probably 7. My brother, who's much older than me, his father-in-law won a little motorcycle somehow. I don't know how. He won it. And since he was an old guy and didn't have much use for a motorcycle built for a child, he just gave it to me. And so I learned to ride motorcycles also at a very young age. And I loved that. I was a dirt bike rider, again with reckless abandon. I never did pick up the helmet for the motorcycle, and I still don't. But the need for speed diminished with my motorcycle riding. In my old age, excuse me, I've changed the 2-wheel dirt bike, motocross bike, for a grandpa-style 4-wheeler, and I am content to run around the mountains just at a snail's pace, and just have a nice, easy time of it. A good day for me at that, with that, is to load a cooler with a lunch and some drinks, and put my wife on the back and just go for a putt around the mountains. We have a wonderful time at that, and I didn't get to everything I was going to say because I'm out of time, and so we're going to leave it at that.
Keep going.
In essence, I'm an American, I'm a Mormon, I'm a skier, and I'm a motorcycle rider. Thank you.